Hello everyone, today I'm going to be looking at Smite, the new MOBA style game made by Hi-Rez Studios, obviously currently in beta. So let's have a look at this little game, shall we? So let's first of all look at the most important thing about it, the characters. So as you can see, all of the characters are based off of a god or an idea of a god. So as we can see, we've got Cupid there, we've got Bastet, the Egyptian god of cats, Artemis, the Greek goddess of the hunt, and of course one of my favourites, Bakasura, the Hindu god of the devouring. So what we're going to be looking at today is what makes Smite such a kind of ingenious invention. Now the first thing I want to talk about is the transaction systems. It works the same as kind of when League of Legends did the riot points and battle points. So you can either earn your favour, as you can see I'm pointing to right now, that you get that by winning games and that kind of stuff, as the same in League of Legends, and then you can buy gems. So let's just take a look at some of the other characters, because obviously you've got Hades here, the Greek god of the underworld. Ooh, that model actually looks very, very sexy. Ooh, I like that. Okay, and then we've got Odin, the all-father of the bard and the Norse mythology. Excuse me there, sorry, I slipped up my words. And we've got Sobek, the Egyptian god of the Nile. What have we got down here? Zeus, obviously. And I believe this is the most recent installment into the game, is Thor, the Norse god of thunder. And who doesn't love a bit of Thor, since obviously when we've had the Avengers come out this year. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at one of these heroes, or champions, or whatever you want to call them. So let's go into a solos practice match just to take a look at some of the stuff. Here we go. This shouldn't take long at all, obviously. It's just me looking. Here we go, sorry about that. So let's have a look at some of these characters. Let's have a look at who we want to play. I'm thinking maybe we should try out Bakasura here. Oh, sorry, Bakasura. I've been saying that wrong. Here we go, let's lock him in. So this is basically Bakasura's design. It has a pretty cool character model. Let's just let this load in. This won't take long, I swear. I have a pretty beastly computer. Any moment now. Okay, here we go. So that's his starting move. As you can see, this is kind of your well, like in League of Legends where you would go to heal, or in Dota where you would go to heal. Now if we look at the inventory, it has an auto purchasing system, so it automatically purchases your items and levels you up, as well as purchasing them. This is a great idea, because it kind of brings in the newer people who haven't played maybe as many MOBAs, don't understand what's really going on when they pick up this game, and it also brings a whole new idea to the community and doesn't allow for so much of a maybe mess up from the new players. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to take you very quickly into the jungle just to show you some of the jungle creeps. Let's just wait for them to spawn, obviously. So as you can see, this is a mana one. It gives you +7 mana per second for 2 minutes. Now I don't actually know whether I probably cannot take this, and I probably will die if I try. So let's move back into the lane and talk about the difference between this and most different MOBA games. So as you can see, I'm just going to stand here in the lane. I'm not even going to attack. Oh, ow. And as you can see, I'm getting XP and gold for the kill. Now obviously there is an advantage to last hitting, because you will do a little bit more damage. But what does this do? Okay, so obviously let's look at his abilities really quickly, actually, because I have no idea how to play this guy. So here's Eat Minion. Bakasura grabs a minion and devours it, healing himself for 70 plus 30 and gaining 15 movement speed buff for 5 seconds. Buff wielding minions must be at 33 health to be consumed. Up to 6 minutes are stored. Minions are stored for regurgitate, which I'm guessing is yes. His ultimate. His Butcher Blades passively gains 10 physical power when activated. He gains an additional 10 true damage for each strike for 6 seconds. Sorry. And his final ability, which is Takedown. Bakasura leaps to his ground target location, doing 100 plus the 18 physical damage I have to all enemies in the area, and reducing their damage done by 30% for 3 seconds. So let's look what his ultimate does. Bakasura explodes his head, regurgitating all the minions consumed by Consume Minion ability at his ground target location that slows the enemy players by 15%. Bakasura basic attacks become cone attacks for 6 seconds. So as you can see, this is kind of... so we'll eat another minion, there we go. But also because it looks pretty amazing. And as you can see, all of Bakasura's attacks, I can guess, are almost trying to increase his physical damage. So that is obviously his role to play in the team, is for physical damage. And as you can see, I can just eat that minion up and I'm absolutely fine. I'm back laning. Okay, so we're just going to swing at some minions here. Hopefully get a last hit. There we go. And another one. And another one. So that's... oh, Jesus. Let's consume maybe another minion. I can't consume them yet because I asked. Now I can consume this one. Okay, I messed that up. Let's get ready to consume this one. There we go. That will heal me straight back up. I'll activate my health potion as well, just to make sure I can get into this. So this is keeping me in lane for longer. Obviously, you want to keep your character in lane for as long as possible to keep his levels up and his stat and get more golden XP. As you can see, I'm actually last hitting extremely well this game, even though it doesn't matter. But you know, never harms to get a bit more golden XP. Let's consume another one. I want to get my regurgitator very high. So let's last hit. There we go. So I'm just going to go get the mana regen maybe, because I feel confident enough that I can take this Manticore now. But I just need a bit more mana. So let's try and eat one of these creeps maybe. There we go. So now as you can see, I just consumed that creep, giving myself full health and mana. Give myself full health, sorry, not mana. This is what I'm doing this for. But as you can see, this is not taking me very long at all. I should be able to, there we go, I'm absolutely fine. All I'll do is consume another creep when I get back into lane. So let's move back into the lane so I can do that actually. I don't want to risk being caught out right now. Okay, let's consume that creep right there. And now we're back to full HP. So I'm going to try and leap over to here. And then regurgitate. And then, there we go, Manticore's down. And so, as I said, I felt confident enough that I could take him. I just needed to be sure. Let's try and consume another creep. Give myself a bit more HP. Look at all these archers we've got. We should actually push down this tower maybe. Let's have a try. There's no harm. Now we back off. Excuse me. So we want to consume another creep. There we go. As I stated earlier, consuming creeps also makes your regurgitate a little bit better by increasing the duration of it, I believe, and the amount of damage you gain off of it. Okay, he's starting to get a bit cocky now. Let's consume another creep just to stop the amount of harass. We might as well while we've got all this mana regen. Now of course we want him to push the lane, so let's go back into the jungle while we wait for him to do that and maybe jump on this speed buff. So I'm going to activate my damage to consume a creep. So I'm guessing this guy could actually be used as an early level jungler, but I don't think there are junglers in this game. I think it's more of a unique twist than that. It's kind of everyone goes to the lane, and as I said, I don't think this is going to be for the hardcores. This is much more for the casuals. But I think hardcores... oh god, that I took a lot of damage just then. Maybe I should return to base. So let's look at what his return animation is. Okay, that is actually one of the best return animations I've ever seen. Let's look at the items that I just bought. So as you can see, I bought the Fatalis here. It basically gives me 25 plus attack speed and 7 plus movement speed. What is really interesting about this game is you don't require having to build an item out of lots of little items. So as you can see, instead of that, it goes by a tier system. So you get the first tier item, then the second tier, and the third tier. I think this is good because it stops the amount of inventory clutter that you get in most other MOBA style games. Let's quickly run back here, because if not, he might actually take that tower. I think I can kill him if I get a good regurgitate off. Let's hope, shall we? Plus I got my speed boost, so let's get ready. See my creep. Let's do this as well. There we go, took him out. I think I've mind consumed all of his creeps. Yes, I did. Ow. Let's consume another minion to get myself back up to full. As you can see, this guy is very, 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 very survivable. I did not actually know that. I've never played this guy before this, but I'm going to definitely be playing him after this. This guy is amazing. Okay, so let's push this tower down a bit. We have plenty of creeps here. Let's increase our attack power and speed. Okay, let's try and win this game fairly quickly. Excuse me. As you can see, I'm actually very tempted to jump on the Manticore right now. So let me activate 3. As you can see, the amount of damage I'm doing to him is just insane. Okay, the next goal is to take out the Phoenix, obviously. As you can see, I will consume another creep, make myself a little bit more durable. Take down a few more of these creeps. Let's go back into this jungle. Let's see what's on his side of this jungle. So as you can see, it is a white buff, which basically gives you 20% cooldowns. So let's consume one of his creeps, and then we'll start. I'm not actually sure if this does stack with your ultimate, but if it does, it can make some heroes in this game very deadly. Especially with stuff like Wukong, who, as everyone knows, is... Even people who don't know this game, I think, know that Wukong is overpowered at the moment. It's ridiculous. If you're in a Wukong lane, just GG. It's not their fault, it is a beta. There are going to be problems, and I think that is one of the biggest ones they have to fix, is that Wukong is just too powerful. So let's regurgitate here. I'm going to risk it, and I got killed. As you can see, this game does not have as much time to almost come back. A respawn time, sorry, that's probably the best thing to say. It doesn't have as big as a respawn time as maybe other games like Dota and League of Legends. I am comparing this game to Dota and League of Legends, but really I don't think it deserves to be compared to them two, as it is a completely different style of game. Well, of course it follows some of the basic MOBA prospects, but it is its own game in its own right, and I think this game doesn't outshine them, but it brings its whole new unique twist onto this style, just like a lot of other games have in the past. So let's push this lane back again. I'm actually going to leap to the Manticore, because I feel that I could do a hell of a lot of damage to him. And push him back, maybe. There we go. Ow. As you can see, I'm very tanky, so this has actually been an advantage for him to push down my lane, because now he'll get arrogant and probably come out, and that's when we can show the true power of this guy. There we go. So you can see he's got a bit too confident. Let's jump on him, and then we'll regurgitate. That is how you... Okay, as you can see, I'm eating him for some reason. I didn't know that I did that with regurgitate, actually. That's pretty nice. So we want to push down this lane as fast as possible while he's in his respawn. So let's just take out a few of their minions with my Buster Blade. Let's eat a creep, actually. And also consume our health potion just to keep us in lane for a bit longer. As you can see, the minions are now coming out. I think they respawn every round about 30 seconds. So here we go. Let's push this down a bit. Maybe activate this. Okay, now I run. So I'm going to run back into the jungle. Oh god, his creeps are following me. And then we'll eat that one. There we go. So I want to get the mana. Actually, no I don't. I want to try and kill the Manticore again. Because, hey, why the hell not? It's fun. It is a bot. So we'll go on him. Never mind, let's just push down this Phoenix. So 3, push this down. Make sure he knows who's boss, obviously. Now we're going to let the creep boy push. Okay. And now we're going to move in and try to take out this Phoenix. What I'm going to do is I'm going to regurgitate all over the enemy creeps and then run. Okay, we are leveling up very quickly, but I really need to get out of here, so I'm going to recall. Hopefully this won't get cancelled, but yep, it does. I did not know that, now we know. So let's head back to base. After this, we will kill this Manticore again, I promise. It has to happen now, I've bigged it up too much. So as you can see, I've got 3 completed items now with the Warrior Tabby, which gives me 30 plus physical power, 6 plus attack speed, and 6 plus critical chance. 35 plus attack speed, 10 plus movement speed from the Fatalis, and 25 physical power and 325 health from the Frostbound Hammer. So let's go have a look at what this guy is doing, because I think he may have pushed out a bit too far again when I am much more farmed than he is. I don't know if you can call it farmed in this game, because obviously you don't really farm for it, you just kind of get it. Before I do anything though, let's consume one of these and then get this. Oh, that is how you take out minion creeps and jungle creeps in style. Well, I think I found my new favourite hero in this little introduction to Smite. Let's try and win this game, just so that we can show you what happens at the end of the game. After you win, let the creeps push a bit more, and then I'm going to start heading up there about now, because as you can see, there's the Manticore. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump and then regurgitate all over them, and there we go. I said I'd kill him, but I think this is all I've got time for this time. So thank you very much for everyone who tuned in. I would love to hear your feedback, obviously, because this is my first ever YouTube video. This is Hexstick signing out. I hope that you rate, comment, subscribe. I don't care if it's bad. I just want to hear your criticisms on how I can improve and how you could actually enjoy watching my videos. So, what can I say? Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a pleasant day or evening. Thank you very much.